Welcome, everybody, to Athletically Speaking Wagon Wheel Sports College Football Show. Hi,
Howdy.
Ryan. How are you?
Howdy. What's up?
You doing good?
Mediocre.
Mediocre? Oh,
It's not the worst though, so it's fine. I'm
hey,
kidding.
that's
I'm doing
okay.
great. A week from now, I'm going to be in Wyoming, so
Sorry to say, you're going on a trip.
I am. I'm
Be lots
so
of
freaking
fun.
excited. It's going to be the best time ever. I'm going to get mauled by a grizzly or something, but
You send pictures.
that's what's happening. Like, wait a
Sure,
minute.
yeah, FaceTime me, set it up on a tree so I can see the whole thing.
Yeah, I'll do what I can do,
All right,
do my
sweet.
best.
I hear you're stopping by some football stadiums along the way.
I am. I'm going to stop at Wyoming University for sure.
Ooh, did you
Stop in
decide if you're
Laramie.
going to
Into
Boise or
Bucky's.
not?
There's Bucky's in Colorado.
Bucky.
I don't know. Probably not, but you never know. I have no idea. I have no plans. I don't know when I'm coming home. I could just camp in my truck and drive on the open road. I don't know. We'll see. But I'm definitely stopping at Wyoming, so be looking
Nice.
for that on TikTok.
Yes, can't wait to
Yeah.
see it. It'll be lots of fun.
Will
Speaking
be.
of TikTok, please support us on TikTok. If you follow us
Hmm.
here, go hit us on TikTok, like our
Yeah.
videos, share our
That
videos. We've been putting them
Twitter
out a lot.
or
Twitter, go
X.
support the Twitter. I've
Yeah.
started uploading videos to YouTube Shorts as well. Those are getting some pretty good traction, so go follow
Heck
us
yeah,
there.
man.
And then like
Yeah.
and subscribe to videos and follow
Anything
along.
helps, dude. Anything helps.
Just
If you
keep on
guys,
going. Like everything you see, share it, subscribe to this so you don't miss anything. We got a lot of fun stuff.
yeah.
Um, on top of all that, it has been 31 days since the last Georgia player was arrested, so congratulations, Georgia.
That's almost a record, I feel
I
like.
know, I feel like it is too. And then we are 76 days away from week
Right.
0 and kickoff of
Mm.
college football season. So it's getting close.
Mm,
I'm very
mm, mm.
excited.
It's so close, dude. Fall camp's about to start next
Hmm.
month, and yeah, man,
It's glorious.
freaking stoked.
All right, let's just get into this thing. There's been one giant college football news topic that has owned the airways of basically everything that is college football lately. And that is Brendan Sorsby's ruling has come back, and the
Freaking
judge
wild.
has granted him an injunction to compete in college football for the 2026 year. What is your main thought here?
It's just ridiculous. I mean, there's been so many athletes over the years just be banned or had awards taken from them for stuff like this, but this guy bet like a lot of money. What was
He
it?
bet
90 grand or
$90,000 on 9,000 different bets. 400 of
on
those
your
bets were including his own team.
yeah, like but we're like it's fine. You can play. Like you could just really sue NCAA, like you can just sue them, and I don't know, like what the injunction. The judge can be like, well, I don't honestly know the whole, but a judge from Lubbock granted him permission to
Hmm.
play, so it's and they're gonna revisit it in January after the
After the
championship
football season,
game.
yeah.
So what is the point? There's not one. It's ridiculous. I know there's a lot of athletic directors in the Big 12, like I don't well, somewhere they're like we're not going to play them or something. I don't know. You
Yes,
probably
Georgia
know.
and Nebraska have said that they're not going to schedule Texas Tech. The Big 12 has made comments of such, of threatening to withhold athletic play from them. I
I mean,
I just saw a commercial today of the NCAA saying that how they were drawing a line with sports betting and this, that, and the other. And it's like, how can they even put a commercial out like that when your last ruling was literally them getting just screwed?
yeah.
And the biggest thing to me about this whole thing is the NCAA has made themselves the villain for so many years. Just like in the past 15 years, how many times has Oklahoma State gotten screwed by the NCAA because
So
of an
they
unfair ruling?
they were ticked at us a couple seasons ago because we put QR
Because the QR codes, they made you
things on
take them
our,
off.
and
Your
they're like, oh, you can't do
basketball
that.
self-imposed themselves and they got hit with a postseason ban. Like
Yeah.
the NCAA has made themselves a villain to the point where these athletes feel like that they have to go to a judge to get a fair ruling out of them. And it's like, look at Trinidad Chambliss, for instance.
Mm.
Like, should he have played a seventh year of college football? Probably not. But when the NCAA has made themselves a villain, and the judge is going to go grant this kid's that because the NCAA has made poor decisions all throughout history. Like they've put themselves in a position now where Sorsby can go to a judge, and the judge has seen years and years of history of injustice from the NCAA and go, yeah, this is probably right, and give them an injunction. When in actuality, the NCAA has made the correct choice for once in their life. Like, of
Hmm.
course he should be banned.
Yeah. Uh,
Like how
there's
it
just-
was a year ago, 2 years ago, that there was two Iowa football players that bet $5 and
yeah.
they got
And
banned from football and never allowed to play again. The FBI just cracked down on an NBA gambling ring and arrested so many people, and they were all banned from the NBA. It's like everywhere around you is cracking down on this stuff, and the judge is so oblivious to this fact that it's insane.
yeah, man. If you're, I don't know if you're Sorsby, like, or just Texas Tech too. Like, everyone hates you right now. It probably sucks, but you put yourself in that situation.
And
And
the
I don't know,
thing with Texas Tech too is like maybe you like even if you didn't know when you signed him that he had all this stuff.
but you know
But the
now.
problem is if this was a punter at Texas Tech, he would be off the team so fast.
Oh yeah,
The
for
fact
sure.
that he's a quarterback and they paid millions of dollars for him is
Yeah.
making them look like a giant embarrassment. Like they put out a 22-minute video talking about how his mental health would be scarred or this, that, and the other. And it's like, well, he made the choice to bet $90,000 on teams.
So
Like
where are we
I
getting the money? Where we?
exactly. It's just like the NCAA set themselves up for this, but Texas Tech just continuously cooks themselves on this. Like the Big 12 has come out and said that they're going to be looking at things like are they going to fine Texas Tech? Are they going to forfeit the games that Sorsby plays in? Or are they going to just stop them from playing altogether? And then the Texas Attorney General gets involved because Cody Campbell, the big booster at Texas Tech, is funding this AG's campaign and stuff. And then the
Yeah.
Oklahoma Attorney General gets involved and says the Big 12 has the right to their bylaws to do what needs to be done and necessary.
Hmm.
This is a giant sloppy mess
It
that the
is.
NCAA has forced upon us because of years and years of just crap. And if anything is going to go on and get fixed, this is going to be where the starting point is that people sit down and go, look, or sit there and go, something has to change.
Yep.
What that
Yep.
change is, I don't know.
So,
But this is comically bad and embarrassing because of the one thing that everybody universally agreed that you can't do in play. He did
hmm
tenfold,
hmm
and then he still gets to play football. It's
Yeah, it's sets a huge precedence of like what's allowed, what's not, and
exactly.
what you can get away with. And
And for me, if you're a Texas Tech fan, would you like why would you want him to play? Every
no,
interception, every
dude,
incomplete
for
pass,
real,
every fumble, you're gonna sit back
you're
and be like, was
wonder.
that on purpose?
It can be in the back of your mind, like, whoa, like, and yeah, you can't trust them. No, there's
Like
no.
let's say he goes 12-0 this year. They get to the Big 12 championship and just completely crap the bed. Like you have to wonder, it's like, well, was that
You would think he
intentional?
probably wouldn't with all the heat he's had for, but you never know. You never know. Now I'm excited to see, in the coming weeks how everything shakes out. And I mean, I don't
Mm-hmm.
know just what they do. I have no idea, but I'm excited to see what happens and
I
oh,
was,
all the sloppiness. I love chaos, I guess.
yeah.
So,
My like last two thoughts here is like the college football playoff committee, why don't they should come out and say as long as he plays in any game, Texas Tech's not eligible for the playoff. They have the
mm,
right to do that. They are
yeah.
not in connection with the NCAA in any way, shape, or form. So if they feel that this is negative for the playoff and college football, which it is, then why would they not tell him that if he plays, Texas Tech will not be involved in the playoff? That is
Hmm.
of the playoff's discretion.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't know. And then lastly, just my like, do you think Brandon Sorsby's safe? Do you think people are gonna be coming at him?
I mean,
Like defenses, you think they're gonna be intentionally trying to
oh,
knock this kid
dude,
out?
I mean, I think he puts a little bit of a target on his back. I don't mean, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. Um,
It's a very interesting thought process there. I don't know. The 80s, the Big 12 are pissed. The
yeah,
80s
man,
around the country are pissed.
they
So
should be. I agree.
something the Big 12 has to do something to save face, just in
Mhm.
general, especially with the Big 12 and or Big 10 and SEC trying to form a super league, quote unquote.
Yeah.
The Big 12 needs to be involved in that. And if you don't do something with Texas Tech, you risk yourself getting more ostracized than you already are.
Mm-hmm. For sure.
I feel like this could be leading to more realignment too. If the Big 12 does nothing, you think
Yeah, I
teams are going to be
mean,
looking to jump ship out of there?
like Texas Tech themselves have kind of. I mean, I've seen some things on Twitter like about going to the SEC or how they want to. I don't know.
Like they
Um,
won't get there if they don't do nothing.
mm, no,
That's just it's
it's a
crazy.
mess.
All right, that's all of that. Unless you got anything else to add.
Nah, nothing. Nah,
All
we
right.
covered it.
Um, the next big win for college football, NC State's opener versus Virginia
Yeah.
is no longer being played in Brazil. Thank
Uh,
God.
I forgot what the reasoning behind that was.
I don't remember either. Let me
But I
look.
think that's a win for the. I mean, they're playing it at a neutral site, I
Hmm.
believe. So that's fine. It's in the country.
It's in the country. Fans are actually going to be able to go and
That's
like
one less
probably
game.
spend less money
Although, I mean,
going to a neutral site than in Brazil.
yeah, I mean it's more accessible for the average fan. Although it would be cool to go to these other countries and just that's what you're going for is to watch these games. I mean, that's cool.
I feel
But
like Brazil isn't the safest option.
no, 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 no. Yeah, I would like Ireland. I'd all day long. Brazil, no, no, I'm not going there. So I don't hate that for sure.
That's just such a long trip for these two schools that could just play at home.
It's like what do you get out of it? Because I don't even really know,
Like,
honestly.
are
Going,
you if you're trying to spread the game? I mean,
let the NFL continue to do that, not college football.
NFL's in like Brazil, they're in Germany, they're in Ireland, they're in
Yeah.
England, they're in all of these countries.
And then they're trying to go international at some point, but not college football. There's no
Mm-mm.
reason to go overseas. I mean,
Nope,
Ireland's pretty cool, but aside from that, yeah, that's kind of, I
I
don't know.
agree.
Brazil's not safe, like you said. So
Just odd teams to go there anyway, but they're
yeah,
back at home, so that's good. Realistically, I think that was literally like all of the college football news that's happened in the
yeah. There's
past
not
two
been
weeks.
much. It's just been Sorsby, rightfully so.
Yep, there's a
What a
lot of
guy.
stuff on him. So hopefully we'll probably have more on that at some point. I'm sure things will happen in the next 2 weeks with that. Um,
Yeah.
but let's get into this. It is time.
Yeah.
We are here for breakdowns of the ACC. We are that close to football that we're here for it. It is time.
That's right, man.
So
Too much
much
time.
like every other year we've done this, we are giving you our surprise team, the worst team, our most disappointing, the teams that's going to make the championship, and your champion of the ACC. Would you like to go first with your surprise team in the
Sure.
Atlantic Coast Conference?
Surprise team. I think I said this last time. I think I did. I don't know. We talked about it at some point. Pitt. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Pittsburgh. They returned quarterback Mason Heinschel. I don't know. It's a German name. I can't pronounce it. But he was a freshman last year. Um, did okay, but he was a freshman. I think he'll have bring some more experience. They returned five offensive linemen. Um, so that's good. Wideout Katarius Hicks returns, who was explosive for them. Um, and yeah, I don't know. And they have a lot of the receiving core. They revamped that, including they have tied in Carson Kent from Oklahoma. I don't know if he did well at all last season, but he's there. I don't know. I had them in their defense. I don't know. Their defense wasn't like awful last season, so I don't know. I'm going Pitt though. What you got? I don't.
All right. As I was doing some digging, I felt like this was the only option for me, and that was Virginia Tech. Now,
That's fair.
we've discussed this a little bit before. I don't think they're going to just be just out of the water. I think they're going to be much better than they were last year, which isn't saying much, but I think they're going to be surprising enough. Like Franklin gets 8 offensive returners and 5 defensive returners. Plus, Brent Pry comes back, their past head coach, to be where he's best at, and that's just as defensive coordinator. Let him worry about the defense. Let him make good things happen over there. And then he replaces holes with some of his best players from Penn State and then some of the various recruits that he got in. I think this is a year that they're not going to make a playoff or make a dark horse. Maybe if they get some good wins here and there and some bright dominoes fall, maybe they can make a dark horse movement for the ACC champ. But like 8 or 9 wins, I think is good for Virginia Tech this year. And I think
Yeah,
that'll be enough to boost them up into that. Like, oh, they made some things happen this year.
absolutely. Yeah, man.
Um, your worst team.
I think we're pretty. This Stanford.
Yeah, I mean,
That's, it's usually Stanford's pretty self-explanatory. It's a pretty bad program for the last decade. They have new head coach, Tavita Pritchard. I'm saying all these names wrong today. Who played quarterback there. Um, hmm, but I don't know. Just a new coach. Historically, within the last decade, at least bad program. I'm not confident in that. I'm not confident in their quarterback, Davis Warren, who's a transfer from Michigan. And his most notable season was when they won the championship, actually. And he played a little bit. I don't remember the quad. I looked up the stats. He had 1,100 yards with 7 touchdowns and 10 interceptions. I don't remember who was there because that wasn't their starter, obviously, all season. I forgot who it
what
was
year
back
was
in
it?
that season. 24, I think it's 24 when they won the championship, Michigan. Oh no, no, he's in the NFL. Shoot, the Vikings.
Vikings, yeah.
Well, I can't think of it. I know his name. Anyways, I don't know. I forgot the whole thing there, but that's the only notable thing that he's done. He transferred to Michigan from another school where he did nothing. He's not very proven. So, anyways, I don't know. Stanford's my worst team. I think you're going to be the same.
Yeah, I mean, I got Stanford. Um,
Yeah.
they returned some people on both sides of the ball. It's like five, I think, on both offense and defense. Their schedule's just difficult. Like, walk through this real quick. You start the season off with Hawaii, which that should be a win. But then you got Miami
Mm,
at Duke,
mm.
Georgia Tech at Wake Forest, at Notre Dame, Elon, NC State, at Louisville, at Virginia Tech, at
That's rough.
California,
You
and then SMU.
got one win in there, possibly.
Like
Maybe
Elon's
though.
probably a win.
Oh yeah,
Hawaii might be a win.
Wake Forest kind of
Maybe Duke or Wake Forest, you might get four.
maybe they're not going bowling. I would bet money on that.
I'd agree with that. Just I know Andrew Luck's there in like a GM role, but until he gets something that makes me feel inspirational about this Stanford team, like he has so far not done great in trying to turn this team around. Which I mean, it's Stanford football. The last time they was good was when Andrew Luck played,
Yeah.
so that's
Which I
been
mean,
a hot second.
when did he get there? He's because he's the AD now or general manager, something like that. He got there
Yeah.
last season, I think.
Yeah, it was like a
Maybe it's
season,
pretty
2 seasons ago.
pretty recently, so I don't
So
know.
until he can show me that he's doing some good things behind the scenes to help
Mhm.
boost Stanford along, I'm just not gonna have too much faith that Stanford's gonna do really well. Um,
No.
I just don't even see them getting like surprise wins. Like every team that I'm looking at on their schedule seems like if you're better than them, you're probably winning that game.
Yeah.
They somehow avoid Clemson,
Thank goodness.
but they got but they got the rest of them on there being pretty pretty tough. I don't.
Gonna be a rough year for
I
those
agree.
those poor souls.
Moving on along. Who is your
Disappointing.
most disappointing team?
I have North Carolina.
Oh,
Just I don't know. I want to be optimistic and maybe last year if he could just Belichick could get a mulligan or something. But I don't know, man. I do like Bobby P. He's going over there to be the OC. I do like the way he runs offenses typically. I mean, it didn't really work. I don't know. Arkansas is pretty rough, but historically,
Arkansas's defense was bad.
dude, their
If they
defense
had a
was
good
atrocious. Because
defense,
honestly,
Arkansas could have
yeah,
probably won some
they
games.
almost won 90% of their games last season,
They played every single
but
game
their
within like two
defense,
touchdowns of
but
winning
their
those
defense
games.
just is atrocious. It's like Oklahoma over there, typically how they are with their,
2018
but even
Oklahoma just
worse.
I
But
mean, I see
I'm
your
kind
vision
of,
there.
yeah, I don't know. I, I don't know. And Belichick's had more time to get acclimated to Chapel Hill. But I just don't like. I'm not vibing with the vibes. I don't know. I don't know. They're my disappointing team, but
No,
I don't
I
know.
mean I see it. Belichick, so far
I think they'll make a bowl game this year, though.
yeah.
Probably, but maybe. I don't know. We'll find out.
What's their schedule?
I'm excited. They're starting out. they're playing in Ireland this year
And
to
they got
TCU, I
TCU.
believe. I'm really excited for that. So
Their
it'll be a good one.
schedule just
Yeah, I
looking
looked
at
at it earlier.
TCU, ETSU at Clemson, Notre Dame. Ooh, that's a rough start.
Rough. Yeah.
You're looking one and
Yeah.
three maybe in that
That's like
first
I
four. At Pitt, at Duke, Syracuse, Miami, at UConn, Louisville, at Virginia, NC
that's
State.
not that's because I had looked at it before, but I didn't write it down because it's like, yeah, I don't know, man. I don't that's pretty rough. I
That
don't
your back half of the schedule sort of kind of eases up, but not really.
no, I don't think so.
No, that schedule's brutal.
That is
I think I could definitely see them being in Arkansas. Like I like your disappointing pick. I just they definitely. I don't think Bill Belichick's got it at the college level.
no,
I
it's
think
completely different landscape than in it.
him dealing
And
with
even
adults and then dealing with college kids is just
yeah.
not two different animals.
But even when he was in the NFL, I mean, was he even good before? Because he had a long history of coaching, but I feel like it was kind of Brady and
It was a lot
Gronkowski
Brady, probably.
that just made that for him, honestly. So it's like, was he ever that great? Probably not, especially in the college setting. But
Yeah,
eh,
I like that pick. That's a good one.
what's yours?
I got Clemson.
Yeah, I mean that's another one. This is Dabo's last year, I think.
I
He's on his way out the door.
I would agree with that. They return three defensive guys, which is where Clemson is usually the strongest. They got five offensive guys coming back, but Sweeney's relying on this quarterback, Christopher Vizina. That's the biggest gamble I think I've ever seen. He didn't go out and get a transfer quarterback who was a little bit proven, like Darian Mensah went to Miami. He would have been a better pick. And then your schedule's just hard. Like, let's look at this real quick. At LSU to open the season, you're probably going to lose that game again. You're in Death Valley.
Hmm.
Georgia Southern, North Carolina at Cal. You might start the season 3-1. You got Miami 3-2. Charleston 4-2. Then Virginia Tech at Florida State, at Syracuse, Georgia Tech, at Duke, and South Carolina. Like your back half of the schedule is a little easier. I just don't
Yeah.
have the confidence that your offense or your defense is going to be able to stop like Virginia Tech, who I think could be a little better this year,
Hmm.
or Virginia Tech. Georgia Tech could be pretty good. I don't. Florida State might come up like that. They're a wild card in the ACC too. It's just there are so many question marks surrounding this team that I could see this definitely being Dabo's last year. Like this is a prove it year for Dabo. If he doesn't at least win 9 or 10 games, make a push for the title and playoff, he could be James Franklin.
Hmm.
Especially like at the
See it
start of
happening.
this, if they lose to LSU and then go play a close game with North Carolina and then drop one to Cal before going and playing Miami, you could be finding your way outside the door before the fourth, fifth week.
Yeah, I
So
agree. It's rough out there. At least he's done something for his program. I mean, unlike James
he
Franklin, he could
has
just never get over those big games. So he's had some success there. At least it's not like
that's
James
true.
Franklin quite, but yeah,
He's still got to learn how to adapt to
he does. He's like
this transfer
Gundy.
portal. He's
Honestly,
just
it's not working. This whole new landscape of college and NIL, or it's just like
he's
Gundy.
I feel like he's just being dragged along. Like he's being forced to use the portal by some of his other higher ups, and he's just like not wanting to.
Yeah, rough out here. You gotta adapt or get left behind.
That
You
is
gotta,
exactly right.
hmm
All right, who you got in the ship?
SMU and Miami.
Mm.
I know you're really high on SMU as well, but they've been great since joining the ACC. They're 14-2 in conference play these last two seasons. Um, Kind of sketch. They returned just 8 starters this season, but I'm not really doubting them. I think they have a manageable schedule as well. Last time I looked, they have senior quarterback Kevin Jennings, he's returning, who was highly productive last season. He ranked second in the ACC in total offense last season. And they also have some great receiving cores. And I mean, I think their defense was kind of lacking. Sometimes it's hard to read my handwriting. And they do have a new DC as well. because their last one left for the NFL. But I don't know. I'm high on SMU because they've been really great and since they've joined the ACC. So I don't know.
I agree. I got Miami and SMU as well. I'm going to talk Miami side of this first. If that's
Fair.
not a spoiler at all. But Miami's got six returning defensive pieces, which I think is great. They had a pretty solid defense last year. I think that they're going to bring all that back and have some more productive defensive as this year. Their question mark I got for them this year is the three offensive pieces that they bring back. You're losing Carson Beck. You're
Yeah.
losing a couple others. So are you going to be able to bring in Darian Mensah and have the same amount of success on the offensive side of the ball? I don't know. Darian Mensah didn't do great at Duke. I didn't
No.
think like he somehow won them the ACC title.
Yeah.
But
I think he'll have some great supporting pieces around him.
so like he will
Mm.
have some things.
Yeah.
They have 2,000 yard receivers that they brought in, so that's nice. He's gonna have a little bit more, like you said. There's gonna be some more pieces there, plus 1,000 yard rusher
Yeah, man.
coming in. They added Damian Wilson the second for some pass rushing on defense to include with those six starters they brought back. Um, so Miami's offense is a question mark. They have the pieces there. Is Darian Mensah going to be able to play the part that they think that he can, and that they saw at Duke? Maybe that there was some sparkle there. Or is he going to kind of fall flat and maybe hold Miami back a little bit? So that's going to be the real question mark: is if Darian Mensah is going to be able to play high enough level of ball to help get them there.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much everything you said.
And then their
Um,
schedule. Let me just run that by you real quick.
all
Miami's
right.
schedule at Stanford, Florida A&M, at Wake Forest, Central Michigan, at Clemson, Florida State, Pitt, at North Carolina, at Notre Dame. You don't play your first tough game until November 7th at
So
Notre
that's
Dame.
really manageable.
And then
So
Duke, Virginia Tech, and Boston College. That is the easiest
that's
ACC
so
schedule I
easy.
have ever seen in
That's a
my entire
straight
life.
path to the playoffs.
Like, you shouldn't lose a game until November 7th at Notre Dame.
You know, if Cristobal, if he can just, he has, the reputation
And he likes
of
to blow some
in
games.
November, later in the season, kind of gets suckish, but I don't know, maybe this is the year. I don't know.
I mean, out of all the years for them to win an ACC title, this
This
is
is the
it.
one. Absolutely. Yeah, it is.
But the most important key out of that is you don't play SMU.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Amen.
all right, who's your champion?
Um, champion show, Miami. I have them winning the ACC. It's clear, pretty clear path, cut and dry.
That it is. That it is. Um, I just I'm going to be different, and I really like SMU a
I
lot.
know you do. You talk about them a lot.
I
I understand
think
though.
I think SMU wins it.
I respect it. I
Like
do.
we just went through their schedule, Miami's. They don't play nobody till Notre Dame, and that's going to be a big test. SMU schedule is pretty much on par. You got at Florida State, UC Davis, at Louisville, could be a little tough.
Hmm.
Missouri State, Boston College, Virginia, California, at Syracuse, Virginia Tech, Wake Forest, at Notre Dame, yet again.
They are just both of these teams. It's like they're destined. Like
And then
it's gonna.
SMU finishes at Stanford. Neither one of those schedules
No,
is
man.
very terrifying.
It's ACC, bro. Gonna be.
SMU lost 3 games last year by a combined 7 points, and that was because Kevin Jennings, the quarterback, was hurt.
Hmm.
They have massive defensive transfers coming in with Jimmy Winnick, Jarvis Lee, and Javion Thomas, plus wide receivers transfers in Jalen Hale and Yannick Smith, who both put up big numbers. This SMU team is probably going to be the best one that Rhett Lashley has had in the ACC since coming. And if they can make it 2 years ago to the playoff, I don't see a reason why they can't this year. Your two toughest
Sure.
games for both of these teams is going to be Notre Dame, and
Hmm.
those are going to be massive tests. If you get through your entire ACC schedule and meet in the playoff, both of you with one loss, you finish the year no worse than 11 or 12 and 2 or 11 12
Hmm.
and 1, 11 and 2. I think that's completely playoff. There's no reason you shouldn't be in the playoff with that.
I agree. I agree. Both these teams have a really good path. They control their own destiny, really.
They do, like, the hands to get to the ACC title game are in both of those. So
Hmm. Yep.
excellent. All right, that's all we got for our ACC breakdown. Unless you got anything else to add about the ACC.
No, no, I don't. I did think about earlier. Another news for college football is the weenies of Alabama dropping our game or against
Oh,
Oklahoma State, our
that's
little
true.
series. Those
Alabama got
freaking
scared.
they're scared. They don't want the smoke. And I understand, but I am upset about that because I was looking forward to going to Tuscaloosa. But Michigan State would be cool too. That'd be
Michigan State would
cool.
be cool. I saw
But
somebody tweeted and said that OSU's Big 12 record the past however many years was like one in however many, and then like the
yeah,
record against last ACC, SEC teams were like
yeah,
6-2 or something.
yeah. Freaking
Man,
wild. SEC,
that's
SEC.
just a very
Yeah.
funny stat to be thrown out there. But
It is hilarious. Yeah.
just saying, SEC fans, maybe
No.
take a look at that. Saying you
Mm-hmm.
don't want the Oklahoma State in the big or in the SEC. I mean, your record says otherwise. That's why, because you're
No,
scared.
that's right, bro. Facts, man. Facts.
All
Oh,
right. Well, that's all I got for the ACC. You want to
sames,
hop into
man.
your
Sames.
timeout?
Yeah, man. So this one is trivia.
Ooh,
Or not trivia. It's all trivia. To film trivia.
film trivia. Okay.
First one I have is what year did the first movie release in theaters in the United States?
Like just
Just see if you can get a
overall,
general year, if you can like a ballpark
wasn't like,
or where too for bonus points.
are you counting silent movies?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so like the first silent movies were like, I'm gonna say 1917
Okay.
in like LA.
LA. No. Surprisingly, the very first indoor seated theater in the country, showing motion pictures, is called the Vitascope Hall. Opened its doors in New Orleans on
Oh,
July 26th, 1896.
wow.
Yeah, I know. It's pretty
Okay.
crazy.
So I was like
Yeah.
11 years off.
And the very first movie ever was in 1895, and that was in Paris. And that wasn't even a
Interesting.
movie. It was like, well, it was like short films, like all like TV
Mm-hmm.
shows essentially. But
I got
yeah.
you.
So question number two is what was the first feature-length animated movie ever released? Just animated,
The animated movie.
which is what, yeah.
Oh, that
Should have
was
looked.
like Mickey Mouse, wasn't it?
No,
From
surprisingly, I thought
Disney?
it was too. No, you're close though. Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs.
Oh, frick.
Yeah,
Yeah,
bro, you
I
should know
knew it
that.
was I knew it was Disney.
Freaking crazy, man. I can't believe you missed that. I'm just
Mickey
kidding.
Mouse wasn't far behind though, because I was thinking
No,
of Steamboat Willie.
yeah, yeah, yeah. No, you weren't. And then lastly, but not least, what was the first Batman film in the theaters? Or not what, but what year?
In theaters.
Yeah,
Did Adam West's Batman? There was just a series, so
yeah,
it probably wasn't
absolutely.
in
It was Adam
theaters.
West.
It was?
Adam West was, yeah,
Wow.
was Adam West as Batman and Burt Ward as Robin. But what year? If you can get
What
that.
year? Probably 1963.
Oh, dang, bro. Almost. July 30th, 1966.
Oh, dang.
Heck yeah, man. So,
All
yeah.
right. That
Bro.
surprised me just a little bit because I I couldn't remember if Adam West started as like a series or if he had a movie involved.
Yeah, man. No.
Nice.
Freaking yeah,
Those are some good trivia.
it was. I'm start doing more stuff like that, I think.
I like it.
Last time was SpongeBob, and we're gonna migrate. You can only do so many football related. Honestly, I've started kind of running out. So, yeah. But
You're
fun
good.
facts, the more you know.
Fun facts. Hey, you're teaching people things.
Yeah, man.
Well, cool. Well, is there anything else you got for the episode?
I do not. Negative.
All right. Well, you won't be here next week.
Will not.
I
What
got
do we got?
a fun episode. It's going to be Underdog Hour, and I'm just going to be talking about the G5.
I like that. Nice. They
So
deserve love too. That
they
is the
deserve it.
core of college football.
That's right. So they're
We
getting a
don't have
full
them.
episode. I'm going to be diving into the G5 and all a few teams here and there of each
Yeah,
conference. So that'll be fun.
it will be. I look forward to hearing that.
Cool. Well, remember, like, subscribe, do all the things. Follow us on TikTok, Twitter,
Please
and YouTube Shorts now. So hit
give
us
you
up with
all of
that.
me. Yeah.
That's right. All right. Well, if you ain't got nothing else, then that is it for this episode of Athletically
Hmm.
Speaking.
Bye bye.